Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins with you again, and we're back again with General Bismarck as he's showing me the ropes, or the rails, as it were.
Definitely the rails.
The rails. Do you want some of these signals? Do you want some of these signals and stuff?
I would love signals, and I think the robots probably like some too.
Apparently they like.
Oh jeez, those you've got some coming from the base. All right, use the blueprint for that. That way it'll auto place the signals in the correct spot.
Oh, you're gonna have to stack the blueprints because the robots are not gonna. They're just gonna freak out on me again.
Wait, you need me to place the blueprints?
Yeah, if you want to drop the blueprints in, that would be lovely.
I mean, it's okay with you placing... Oh, yeah, this is outside of range now.
Yep, sure is. It is just me, robots. In that case, it's fine. If it's just my robots doing it, but this section up here isn't, right?
It is not. Okay.
See,
I'll let you take care of it. And I will go deal with diagonal trains. Okay, for the record, the viewers, normally, if you can, avoid diagonal rails. They're just a pain to deal with. Or at least for your main line. It's okay using the melter. They're a pain on your main line.
Why is that?
It might just be a personal preference, but I've
seen other people complain about it too. So
yeah, it's okay. One of the very useful things that's also good about that too wide gap is that it's for normal tile, so you can put your robo ports in between. You can have your big electric poles running down the center, with lights and everything. When you've got diagonals, that doesn't work so much. Did my game crash again? Yes, it did.
Joy. Okay, let's pause and we'll continue. We'll be right back.
Hey, caramba. We'll see what we can get done.
Okay, so we had a little disconnect there. We're back. I'm down a few paces from where you saw last, but I've just been connecting rails, so
it's very eventful things the wonderful viewers have missed.
Hey, I know some people prefer the recap synopsis sort of a style. Oh, am I out of tracks? No.
I've got tracks. Don't worry about that.
No, I just think I just hit a point where the bots were like, yeah, but there's somebody else coming to do the job. It's probably one of the groups in the bottom. Whoa, that
hello.
You want to be careful with that thing. Watch where you're driving that thing, you crazy man.
Maybe I'll get to end this episode the way I originally...
We'll see. Okay,
we'll keep that one a surprise, though.
Yes. This track on the right there is actually the right one. I'm faster than my robots. Look at me. I'm confusing them. It's kind of amusing, actually. I'm mildly amused.
Mildly amused? Why not be very amused? Very amused is much more.
Amusing?
Yes, that would have been a better word choice.
Very amused is more amusing than mildly amused.
Yes, indeed it is.
Indeed. Fact.
Indubitably. Because let's use silly words. Silly words are better words.
It's not silly to, like, if you're like British, or if you're like British snooty pseudo-British snooty that's like not really British because it's just like American ideas
so
about
fake
Britishers.
British.
Fake British, yes. Faux Britain.
Alright.
Alright, we got a lot to clean out here. A lot to clean out here. I hope the track's gonna land in the same place. Can we make that happen?
What? Where they were the first time we did this, or?
Well, can we? Where these ones are?
No, that's not working very well.
Man. There was trains there.
I mean,
oh right,
we
need to
could
go to
underground
double, don't we?
Far side. Yeah, we ended up chopping out a bunch of it first time round.
We did.
That was certain.
So basically, I've got the gist of what's going on. We need to do. Essentially, we want to keep the main line's integrity, and then put in a, what's it called, a shunt?
Yep, a shunting.
Yes, a shunt line.
When I named these, I didn't feel like typing that much. Lazy.
That's alright. We're gonna go further. We're gonna go all the way over there.
Yeah, I figured why not all the way over, because they're gonna end up taking that all out eventually anyway. So might as well just do a little bit of cleanup that you're gonna end up doing anyway. I'll clean up the ore and I'll let your bots. Well, wait, we should probably call it after that. We should probably call it up here instead of over there. Reason being is we're gonna put the shunting right here, so these belts are in the way.
Okay. No problems there. I can relocate things.
Can relocate the stuff and the things.
That is a horrible splitter. Yes, it's terrible. Terrible splitter.
I'm mostly just trying to clear off the belts.
Okay. Yeah, that's alright. No, not yours. My splitter was even worse. It was fantastically awesome. Fantastically terrible.
Clean it up by using the belts.
Pardon me. Then let's just put a dump chest there. That's going to be for iron only.
Tell your robots to go do this.
Whoa, making them go crazy on me. That was rude, sir. Rude. Just kidding.
That's what robots are for, though.
It
to
is.
Be your slaves.
Hey, they're listening. They can hear you. Shh. Don't talk like that.
They can't hear. They're not sentient.
Haven't you seen AI?
No. I'm too busy playing video games to watch movies.
Well put, sir.
Well. There
we go. Okay, so we got rid of most of that junk.
Yep.
Let's
and
clean up these while we're here, while we're talking. They can do their thing.
Now, the thing to remember with these blueprints is if you ever look at the blueprints and there's a conflict between what they're kind of telling you to do, you'll want to override it so that the it listens to the how to clean this up most effective.
So what are you saying?
You'll want to, if two blueprints conflict with what they say should be going in a spot, and one of them is a chain and one of them is a normal signal, go with the normal signal, or chain signal, sorry.
Go with the chain. Gotcha.
Yep.
There's a lot of iron sitting in those chests.
Yeah, we're gonna come up with another way to deal with such things. I'm not sure what way, but we're gonna find a way. And I'm mostly just attempting to find ways to make life easy about cleaning off what you don't want in its current locations. Alright. And that will eventually clear itself.
Nice.
Eventually. We didn't really need it to be funneling from the mine, but it will work.
Alright, there we go. Power.
Clean out a few more
power.
tiles.
Unload. No, I'm unloading. Leave it.
Oh, okay. We're gonna do it this way.
Might as well, because this is actually a feed to the iron, to the steel up top. So
this is a lot of ore, though.
Mm-hmm.
So this will take a bit.
Where are we headed from here?
Right here, and this is the problem. We've got a blueprint that needs to go through where those belts are making that turn.
Oh.
And then straight down where those belts are.
Oh, do we now?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's clean this up the old-fashioned way then.
Let's,
Let's do this. Let's do in very railroady style.
Here's the solution.
Oh,
wait, are you just in... I have a single cargo wagon, which is not enough.
Awesome. Terrible fail.
It's not enough.
Terrible fail on my part. Okay, I'll just handball them over. That's fine. You go ahead and teach me something while I handball these things off.
Alright, let's clear out some of this. We'll let
Tell me I'm not putting these in a terrible spot. I hope I'm not, but...
Let me check blueprints. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. That's the good.
That is a spot out of the way enough, which is all we need.
Right.
Tear out belts that you need. Eventually, this is slightly painful.
There was definitely a smarter team way to do this, you know.
And I'm pretty sure we did it last time. I don't know what it is, but
whatever it is, we didn't. Actually, I think I just like hand bombed them all.
Probably. No way. I think we didn't do the copper thing, so we just brought the iron train down.
Right, we did, yeah.
Yeah, that's how we did it last time. So in other words, apparently you get dumber over time.
Yes.
Lessons with
do things
Factorio lessons
multiple times and you'll get better at failing.
Yeah, sounds smart. You learn at something, not what you intended, but
that's something.
You know.
I put chests over here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Excellent.
That signal goes there. That signal there. Check here and.
I love how I can carry more resources on my back than a storage chest for a logistics network. Isn't it brilliant?
Yeah, it's like okay, sure. The only thing that can feasibly carry more than a player is a car, which can hold more than an entire train car. Because
that is true. It is, can't it?
Reasons.
Because early code logic. I'm pretty sure the car was the first vehicle designed.
Yeah, and then they're just like, wait, if we're gonna add this level of automation, we need to nerf it a little bit.
But they never nerfed the car.
Yeah, that's because you gotta manually move it and just
That's fantastic. I love driving around in my car and crashing into things. Because that's really what I do with it. Okay, so this is a shunt. This would be a left shunt as the train's coming in.
Yep.
It comes down this way. And it goes up this way.
For those of you who are not well versed with trains, shunting is a fancy way of saying a branch off. It's a way of basically saying intersection.
Yeah, but a specific type of intersection. Where
it just hops off to the side, and normally it's only useful for one rail and not a bunch.
It's the remove. It's allowing a vehicle or a train, and its associated rolling stock to come off the main line onto a siding.
Yep, and this is our brand fancy new
ta-da!
And some of you may be having a migraine upon seeing the fact that there are wooden chests in here. And it's really a matter of personal preference, but the wooden chests are enough to buffer a train load, so having extra really doesn't matter. Really is just like, hey, that's convenient. That's about it. It's not even enough convenience to matter at that.
Go. Yeah, go, 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 go. Yeah. Okay.
And I will craft more of them.
I've got like 100 running. Yeah.
I figure you get these resources anyway, and you're probably going to be either burning the wood or turning it into chests. So.
I have. I do. I just burn it. I just throw it into chest that fills the. I just throw it into chest that fills the network.
And then magic happens.
Fills the not network the trains, words, things,
stuff, objects. I don't know what else are we talking about.
Fills the I know it. I'm trying to get a word out. Coal lines, the fuel lines. I use autosave. I use my my surplus wood to dump into my lines to produce power, because it doesn't have the same functional burning, but it's some, right? So you just have it on those lines, and then when the coal gets used up and it's the next thing to be grabbed, then it gets sucks up some of that. So.
And this is Light Phoenix, which I will call Ore 1 for the moment. The mighty Ore exclamation point, because I apparently was holding shit.
That's fantastic. It's no longer Ore 1, it's now Ore exclamation. It yells that it wants to be picked.
It's just ore! I have ore!
That's exactly what it is.
Alright, let's see. This guy will get Ore 1, inventory full, and then Gecko. That's awesome. That one's named Gecko, or Gecko is a nickname for it anyway. Inventory empty, and go. Alright, we got the iron train coming to us, so watch your step.
Swish, 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 swish. Where's the iron train?
It's on the way.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Hello, choo-choo. Oh, there he comes. Hello, choo-choo. Oh, I should get off the tracks, right? Yes.
Probably. Off the tracks. There we go. And then I'll make the... Now that it started coming down. Oh. There are 2 rail signals that are missing that I don't have.
Okay, you're up there.
You can see them on the map.
Yep.
Alright, and
I will... The ore is flowing.
The ore indeed is flowing.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Add weight condition activity. We're going to bump that up.
So he's right now fussing around with the train, even though he's not at the train, and you can do that over here in the top right under the train's command.
That is very correct.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at the ore train that's waiting there, ever so kind.
Looking. Ore 1 to Daniel, aka Gecko.
Which is your... That's what it auto-called it.
No, that's the old, that's the drop-off?
Yep, that's the iron drop-off.
That is exactly what it is. Thank you, Daniel Gecko, for being so cool. It's your cool name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The geckos are involved, therefore it's automatically awesome.
Apparently. That's a thing. Right. So I'm going to get these connected with fasty ones. So what this is going to do is it's going to feed us. Each of these is feeding its own line. Now we'll fuss this out for 3 lines properly, I guess, later. It's not really that urgent, but yeah, I can just
eventually,
do this
sometime
sort
in
of
between
thing.
now and later.
In between now and forever.
Very accurate.
And I'll go like this.
I will start
this,
blueprinting a few more things.
And then that. Okay, and then we'll put red belts into these.
That is slightly annoying.
There's one. And we'll red belt this in. Oh, mouse is sliding all over the place.
Such as...
Terrible, terrible problem. And this can be that and this.
I'm not sure why this T-junction lined up so nicely the first time around. Not so much this time.
It's not doing its job now. Well, we can, because we had this for totally different before, but we can have this this main line change further up. We just cut the T line so they run straight through here.
Yeah, we can do that.
So the top of the line runs from here to here.
Yeah, it's just normally like plug things in nicely together. We can actually plug it in right here.
Yeah, but you don't want it coming down far. I don't want the track smashing up against this unless we feed it all from the south, which we could do.
Which we could do.
We could totally just have it come down, T-line it right down here. Pardon me.
Yeah.
We could run it straight through.
We could do that, although it does pose problems with getting to your iron that's off to the right. But another option is to...
Let's just T it right here.
Right there?
Okay, yeah. That works. Perfect.
It'll be a little short, I think, maybe. You know what? The train already ran off.
Yeah, because we filled it up.
Yeah, well, I was just running up to go get it, and it flew off. Oh, and that's already backstopped. And that train has a measly 940 some odd still. Oh, no, that's not. Well, it's feeding in, and you have a very full steel production line.
Yay!
In terms of ore going in.
Why do I have a steel production line? Full steel production line.
Because that's what the backed up is. It's just pouring iron onto that more than anything else. In fact, only steel.
Oh, because we only filled one car or what? Oh, no.
No, I
see
think
what's
it
going
put
on.
the others on. Yeah, we didn't balancer, and all of the other ore just kind of poured on and immediately got poured. Alright, well, it'll work its way down here. It'll be fine. I don't think, there's not quite, I'll figure a little few sneaky things out with these. I think we can, I think we'll be fine. This, I think I gave a little bit extra room, as in like a single tile of extra room. So I think that'll be okay. There. Alright. So you want to come down here so we can start setting up this mess?
Yes.
And I'll let you
trying to do something I've never done.
Ooh, what is that?
Build an entire... make a change on a belt. Actually delete and replace something that was... Oh, I don't have any of those in storage. Oh, that's too bad. Otherwise it would have worked. Okay. Whatevs. Alright, I'm back here.
Right. Let's go.
I seemed like I was there the whole... Whoa, look out! Crazy train!
Oh, there she goes.
Okay. Lovely. Well, I'm going to have to fix something back up at base before I... pardon me, before we go any further. Alright, so, what else are we doing here? We got to remove this, right?
We need a few more signals. What I noticed.
Well, I've got the gist of it at this point, so probably I can take over from here. But what do we need to do here, essentially, if I understand you correctly, is we need to dump all of our... we need to basically clear out the space and get this thing connected so that each of these drills, instead of running onto a belt line, are going to run to a station like we did up here, up in the north, at whatever that station is called. Or 1, yes. Or 2 and or 3 need to be connected, and or 4 and or 4. See what I did there? Need to be connected onto separate stations. And then we just bring this in. This line can continue straight in, and I do a left shunt, going down and set a station somewhere in here. Go a little further on the main line down this way, so they both main lines continue all the way down here. And then a left shunt, and it comes down here and make a station. And this one fills this station, and this one over here will fill the second station.
That station.
Wow, that's a lot of
and
attacks.
You can set up a copper train on the other side of it.
Mm-hmm. Look how beautiful all the death and carnage here is. Why do I not have robots doing repairy things? That is strange to me.
Probably because they're going from very far away.
Yep. It's the reason why I also have not just repair station units, but also have extra walls and turrets stocked by many of my junctions. Alright, so that gives me a whole lot of material and a whole lot to deal with in the upcoming episodes to get these hashed out. You'll have to keep an eye on it from your vantage point. And, make sure I'm not bumbling it too badly.
Yeah, don't be afraid to send me a message if things aren't quite working the way you want them to, or the way you think they should be, or something.
If I have to drag you back in here, kicking and screaming.
Then gotta drag me back in here, and then I get to spend more time doing trains, which is perfectly fine with me. And then, you know, eventually, on the multiplayer one, I'll set up my wonderful 198 electric furnaces for iron and 100 for copper, and
yeah, and then we'll have mega trains.
And then, I'll be running a wonderful 242 train everywhere, and everyone will probably die by train at least once.
Excellent. It's not a bad way to go out.
No, it's not.
We have, another, look out!
Electric.
Bismarck was killed by a locomotive.
Yeah, I had to do it once.
I'm sad.
I didn't know if I was going to get a chance at the end, so I had to do it then.
I bet you didn't offload all those rails you had, did you?
You can get them out of the body.
The body? Did this train
as soon as that
it left the body.
With all the rails.
Ooh, look, cannot insert wooden chest. I'm too full to gather all your corpse.
Oh, I almost died again by train. That would have been great.
Don't do that, because I think your body only survives once. There's only one
Probably
body.
True.
You have but one life to live.
Yes.
Wow,
well,
that's a lot
apparently
of train
there's...
tracks.
Yeah, I just grabbed everything in the chest. Figured
I need to open the second chest to stick all the stuff I'm getting off your corpse.
Yep.
Hey! Uh-oh. Oh, no. And I broke the trains. Speaking of train tracks.
Alright.
you. Okay. Yay! Oh, hey, you're back. Wonderful.
Yeah,
so
I ran back.
we can do a proper outro. Thank you so much for all the help setting up. That was much appreciated. And yeah, I guess we will continue from there, and hopefully I will be able to use this to its fullest, or at least not bumble it too badly. This should provide us if
hey, it's better than nothing.
It's better than what I had, which was pretty much nothing. I thought you were gonna stay there. Oh, he's running back and forth because he's full.
Yep, he is full, and I set the train so with multiple options, so it's either full cargo inventory or 10 seconds, which I probably should have all. Not sure how I want to run that yet. No, I'll have it be on the unload.
Don't worry, I'll fumble around with that later, and I'll probably mess up real good.
And then you get to ask me questions, and then I might end up back on here. Who knows?
Sounds good. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and I do appreciate all the help and all the input. Like I was saying, we've said before, I didn't comment in the last 2 videos. I forgot to, but there is a multiplayer. We've been kind of chit-chatting about it. There is a multiplayer starting, and they should be out shortly. I was going to have them out this past weekend, but I got very sick for a few days, so everything's kind of postponed. Down with the sickness. I don't know where that's coming from, but I really don't need to know. Anyways, thank you so much for joining us. Hit that like button if you don't mind. Subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much, Mr. Bismarck, for dying again.
Yep, I like trains.
That's fantastic. Anyways, we'll see you in game.
See you in game, or under a train.